black on your hardware and plumbing.
Double vanity.
2 sinks. Tiled floor. Looks like it's tile. A little hard to tell these days, but I think it's tiled. Wood shelving again.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Insert bath.
Plumbing. This is in the hall bath. Looks like an elongated toilet as opposed to a round toilet.
$426.5 is the base price for a diamond.
$426.5. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I would do is create a test case, Natalia. Let's call it Bustle Comparison as the name, or Fall Creek Bustle or something, so that it's easier for you to go back and look at it. And I would put in a diamond B, and I would add in all the options that we're talking about so that you can price it out for exactly what it would be.
Okay.
Going downstairs, finished basement, 2 ceiling fans.
Yeah, it's just they don't room it off or anything. They can't have any extra rooms down there, it looks like, besides maybe one. That or they turn what we would have as a John Deere room into finished square footage.
So if I go back up here, they have a mechanical room back there. There are 2 bedrooms on the side on this one, according to this.
And then our main area downstairs, the living room area, we do LVP as standard.
So
I think.
carpet.
Is that standard? Is that carpet? No, carpet's an upgrade. Sorry.
Yeah, it's carpet down there.
Well, carpet standard. The LVP is an upgrade.
Yeah. They have the bar.
Is it a wet bar? Can't really tell. Yeah, it is
a wet bar. With hardware, black hardware and plumbing. Again, all those things in here in this basement bedroom. Yeah. So that's your breakdown of stuff. I'd go through and I'd enter all of that into Mark Systems so that you have all of your options pricing in there of what it would cost you to build a diamond. That's your closest comparison. When you get done with that, email me the PDF of the price out of it. And tomorrow we'll go over that so that we can look at it together.
Okay.
So try and put in every option you saw there.
Perfect.
So realtor.com is a good way, like just by looking through all of the options that they put into a specific home. And it's not a bad idea. What you're ultimately going to want to do, because you're going to run into this a lot, Natalia, is you're going to want to go do this on multiple homes of theirs. Anything that they have that looks like an actual home that's built, like this one here is 378.9. This one says it's 3296 square feet. So this is another basement, right? And you can look from realtor.com. It's the Bonnie basement. So I would do the same thing here, and I would just go through and look at all the pictures, look at all the layouts, right?
I can text you guys in the group chat too, all the builders that kind of build around us if you want to research them.
I think I would just focus in on Fall Creek first and get to know that one, and then, the next one and the next one. That's helpful, Brady, but I'm just saying, like, it'll take her a minute to go through one.
Yes.
I am going to point out that this home is all the identical colors of the last one we looked at. Everything is the exact same options. Nothing is different.
Well, because this is what makes me think these are recycled photos. Because I walked through their houses in Fall Creek. I walked through several of them, and there was one this may be one, because like their kitchen is white cabinets, but their bathrooms are stained cabinets. So that one looks like Fall Creek, yeah. But on several,
what I'm saying is, it's exactly the same colors as the last home we looked at. These look like the same homes.
But
So-
that's what I was saying. They either do that or they'll throw in stain cabinets in the bathroom, which I'm not sure why they do that. But
And I used to say things like, welcome to your home, which is also your neighbor's home and your other neighbor's home and your other neighbor's
Yep.
home and your other neighbor's home and your other neighbor's home. And, oh, did you want something original? We can build that for you. You know, I mean, it literally is like identical. Everything's the same. That's pretty boring.
Mm-hmm.
white walls, white cabinets.
Yeah. So I would just spend some time looking at all their stuff till you feel like you know it as well as they would. Now, is
And
this?
it looks like maybe Zillow is the place to go and do that.
Yeah,
see
Zillow or
what they-
Realtor.com, either one. Now here they've actually done some different colors on the outside. Looks like everything in this neighborhood is a 3-car garage, huh?
Mhm.
Not everything, but quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, so you got lots of options to go through and look at and see what they're doing. I think a statement from one individual of their higher quality is not what I would base my home buying decision on. Would be
Yeah,
another
because like
thing I would
that
say.
house is a recycled photo. I could tell you that. That's not even the right neighborhood
Yeah.
because they aren't doing full brick fronts or rock or anything like that.
Shady. Doesn't it feel good to be part of the best?
I would just say the opinion of one person is not the grounds for a decision of this size. That would be the statement I would make to them. I'd say, go look at our reviews. Go look at our testimonial videos from our customers that we've done business with. I think they would very much disagree with what your realtor said. And what is the connection of that realtor to Bustle?
I don't know that there's much of a connection. He's just a family friend that's helping them locate something in the area for now.
Yeah.
What is a
He
particular
knows-
realtor saying something?
He
So-
knows.
Yes.
I think he knows Tyler pretty well. It's Landon Denny.
They're about the
He-
same age, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they used to go to school together or something. But I know that Michelle and her team sold quite a few Bustle homes.
Yeah.
Michelle, is that a
Anytime somebody tells me we're a lower quality, I just want to know, okay, well, where specifically? And do you have a construction background?
And at the end of the day, they've never sold one of our homes. How would they know?
You know, I'd ask the customer, do you have a construction background? What are you basing that opinion on? You know, what specific things? Is it the framing? Is it the foundation? What is it? Is it the finishes? What is it? Let's talk about the specifics of what you feel like we don't do at a high quality compared to them. I would love to make a comparison of that, but tell me what it is that you think. Because I feel like we build an exceptional quality home. We do finishes that are definitely at the same level as them, if not better. I'm not disparaging them. I just know that we build a great home. So what part of our home are you saying is not a good quality? You know, and it's like, do you work in construction? No. Okay. Well, I mean, have you worked in construction? No. Okay. Well, what is leading you then to believe that our quality is lower? Right? So it's just asking a lot of questions about, like, why are you saying that we are? And ultimately, if it comes down to my realtor said, right? That's what ultimately is the purpose or the reason behind them saying it. Sounds like. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, it's he doesn't that's not his opinion. He's saying he talked to folks in the area and this is the other people's opinion. So he just kind of slid that in. And I spoke with his realtor and I asked the realtor if he had any dealings with us. And he said, no, I've heard of you guys, but it doesn't sound like he's done any business with us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Of course, I came out here, explained how we work, talks about our rates and things like that we offer and warranties. And so he was very good.
He kind of keyed in on the thing that is his biggest need is to get a low payment so that he can turn it into a rental anyways.
Exactly.
So we've got that option for him, which makes it better anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a really good one to bring up. We all run into, I mean, part of like, obviously in our sales huddle, we want to just do like new home sales training technique kind of stuff.
For sure.
And it's like, this is a thing you have to be able to do. You have to be able to go pick apart your competitor's home in a nice way, in a professional way. And I don't ever want to say bad things about another builder, ever. Like, I don't need to tear them down to build me up. I just need to talk about what we do well and not sit there and ever badmouth another builder. You don't want to start sowing that seed because you don't want to reap that harvest. You know, you don't want to do that to other people. I think it's best to just talk about what we do well and talk about why we do things the way that we do. And you need to be 100% convinced that we build a great home because we do. So they're not doing anything any better than what we're doing based on what I just saw. The only thing that I would say would maybe make the client think, well, I like what they're doing better is perhaps their tiled shower, because that is seen as like a really nice quality upgrade. Even though there are issues that you have with tile, most of the time, the higher you go in price point, the more people want to do a tiled shower in the master bathroom. So I can see that as being a thing that he might, you know, latch onto as they build a higher quality home because they offer that upgrade. But that's really, from what I saw, that's the only thing they're really doing different. That and the little coffered ceiling in the master bedroom can have that feeling to it. That's what I see. All right. Does that help at all?
Absolutely. This was great. Thank you so much. Because
Right.
like you pointing out the square footage and things of that nature, like I didn't even know that. So it's really hard for me to combat that right now when I just don't have, you know, those tools yet. So I have been trying to kind of study their website and see what they're offering, but this was really helpful. So
Yeah, you got to do it by pictures of a home that's actually for sale. And then I also believe that one of the main things that you have to do is you really have to go kind of, if you can't get pictures on their website or on a listing, then you need to go walk the home and just take a bunch of pictures. I used to do that because we had this one competitor that like never put real pictures on their website or anything. So I always had to go walk through their home and take pictures of every room in the house. And then I would go back and kind of pick it apart and go, what are they doing that's different than what we do? And price out the closest square footage home we have to their square footage, and then figure out what I think the pros and the cons are to it. Like what's better about theirs, what's better about mine.
yeah, absolutely. That sounds good. I'll focus on that this week
Okay.
and today.
All right. That's all I have for right now. I got to jump into my next meeting here in 1 minute. Hopefully this new home sales training information helps you guys to close on everybody that comes within a mile of your location. Like
Well,
a
thank you,
King missile. Ashley, she just needs to like figure out how to like have a turnstile at the front door. I mean, her model is so. I'm there with her on Saturday. I couldn't even talk to her. There were so many customers walking in the door. It's crazy.